Hey everyone, it's Justine the Twilight Stamper, and welcome to 3 Cards, 1 Stamp, Day 2 for June 2015 featuring the Bear Hug stamp for Mama Elephant. Today we're creating this really clean and simple card that focuses on Copic coloring, as well as getting 2 different colors out of 1 stamp. Here I'm starting off with my card base. It measures 11 by 4 1/4 and it's scored at 5.5 inches. I'm going to be laying out the bear family here and trying to lay it out best as I can so that it's equal on both sides. I want to do some masking, and because I want the family to be all together, as if it was just one stamp. I don't want it to be 2 separate stamps or look like it's 2 separate stamps, because I just want them to be a complete happy bear family. In order to get that look, I'm going to be inking up the bears here using my Memento black ink, and I'm going to be stamping it using my Fiskars stamp press. And then I'm going to be masking this one more time onto a piece of masking paper. Now when masking, you always want the image that you want at the very front of to be stamped and then masked right away. And then you're going to stamp your second stamp without any issues. So again, I'm inking this stamp up here. Again, it's the same stamp as we just stamped, and I'm going to stamp that on some masking paper that I have from Simon Says Stamp. Once I have that stamped there, I'm going to cut out the one that I have on the masking paper. And when I cut them out, I only cut out the side of the little bear because I really didn't need to mask off the whole image, because the second image is only going to be sort of overlapping that one little bear, and that would have just been a little bit of a waste of time unless I wanted to reuse that mask on a future card, and then it would have been worth it. So I stamped down that second bear there, and then I was able to lift off my mask. I'm going to be stamping the I love you sentiment using black Simon Says Stamp ink. You saw there that I had the love marked off with washi tape so that it didn't stamp, and I removed the washi tape before stamping. So now I just have the I and you in black, and then I'm going to be using some lipstick red from Simon Says Stamp, and now I have the I and you blocked off with washi tape, and I remove that, and now I'm going to be able to get the love. And I'm going to be able to safely and stamp the love right where I need it because I'm able to line it up because it's a clear stamp. Now I have the sentiment all finished. Now you can see here I'm actually going to remove the mask. I probably should have done that earlier to show you the results of your hard work there. And really it's not that big of a difference. It's just more or less the tail of the bear, and it's just looking like it's one big happy family, you could say, instead of looking like 2 stamps as I said before. So I'm going to, at this point, stamp the honey jar as well, because I found my bear family was a little off center and I wanted to sort of center it out a little bit. So I added that little honey pot. And lastly, I just wanted to add some bees just for a little bit of detail on the card. So I stamped those also in Memento black ink, and they're quite small. I mean, I wasn't really able to Copic color them very well because of the size of them, and so I just added a little bit of yellow and black to them. Using the Y15, I did the yellow on the bees. I just colored their little faces and 1 stripe there, which probably ended up being 2 stripes because of how small they are. And then that was about it there. I went in with the black and just added a black stripe as best as I could. And really, you're never going to know the difference, that those were difficult to color. So now I'm going to put you on fast mode as I'm Copic coloring so it doesn't get too boring. I'll let you know what colors I'm using and how I'm doing my process as I'm going through it. Okay, so the first step I did here was color the bear's ears in RV11. I colored the honey pot in R29, and then I went back in with my Y15 marker to do the honey as well as the label. Went in with E55 to do the noses of the bears, as well as E13, I believe, and to do some shading. And then I went in with E15, E17, and E18, just as I did in Day 1's card, to color the bears. So I went in with E15 and did a whole coat over the bears. And then I went and did some shading. I went to a medium color, the E17, and then to the darkest color to do the darkest areas at E15. And then that was pretty much it. I went back in with the medium, smoothed it out, and then back in with the final color in order to get a nice even coat. end of this quick, clean and simple tutorial. All I had to do was go in and fold my card base. If you are worried about the seepage through onto the inside of the card, try 120-pound cardstock, and that would be my only suggestion for that, or create a front card panel. Thanks so much for watching. Comment and subscribe below, and I'll see you on Thursday for day 3.